Have you ever wondered what it would be like if your country threw a giant party with long parades and shiny new coins and even a packed World Cup soccer game? That is exactly what is happening in the United States. On July 4th, 2026, the country is celebrating its 250th birthday in a huge year-long event called America 250. To understand why this is such a big deal, imagine living in a house where someone who lives far, far away makes all the rules. They take your allowance money and they never listen to your opinions. This map shows the 13 colonies in the 1700s on one side of the ocean, ruled by a bossy landlord on the other, King George. He forced them to pay extra taxes for tea, but refused them a vote. People called this taxation without representation. When you have to follow unfair rules and nobody listens to you, you get frustrated. Eventually, the colonists decided they had enough. They were finally ready to start fresh. Some very brave leaders, like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, stepped up. They decided that 13 colonies needed to become their own independent country. To make it official, they gathered right here, at a building called Independence Hall in Philadelphia, to write down their decision. On July 4th, 1776, they signed the Declaration of Independence. Think of it as a firm "we're moving out" letter to the king. Looking closely, it promises that all people are created equal and deserve life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They were drawing up a blueprint for a brand new type of government, one designed to protect people instead of bossing them around. Sending a polite letter is one thing, but actually leaving the king's control meant they had to fight. This led to the Revolutionary War, with George Washington leading the American army. The war was like an incredibly long and difficult moving day. A scrappy group with a big idea fought a powerful empire for 7 long years. Finally, with a lot of help from France, they won their freedom in 1783. Now that they were free, they had a new challenge. They needed to agree on fair house rules so the country could work together without a king in charge. In 1787, they wrote the Constitution. This document laid out the rules for the new government, and shortly after, George Washington was chosen to be the very first president. By writing their own rules and electing their own leader, those original 13 neighborhoods proved they could survive and stand on their own. This map shows how much has changed over 250 years. The country grew from that small group of 13 East Coast colonies into a massive nation of 50 states, home to people from all over the world. America loves to throw a party for big numbers. Back in 1976, the country threw a massive nationwide parade for its 200th birthday. Now, in 2026, we reach the Semiquincentennial. That is a very long word for a 250th birthday. Because we have more people and amazing new technology, it is going to be the largest celebration the country has ever seen. There are massive state fairs planned in Washington, D.C., and you will be able to see tall sailing ships just like these arriving in harbors along the coast. The U.S. Mint is even stamping special new quarters and coins just for the 250th anniversary, creating unique presents that anyone can find in their pocket. All of these events, games, and gifts are a way to honor that single, brave, "we're moving out" decision made a long time ago. This 250th birthday is a vital time for us to look back and learn from the real story of American history. While there are wonderful moments of bravery to celebrate, there are also hard lessons to learn. The country was not perfect when it started, and many people living here were not treated equally or given their freedom. Just like you learn from your mistakes and grow a little wiser on every birthday, America is growing too. The country is still changing and still working every day to make sure everyone is treated fairly. So when you watch the fireworks light up the sky in 2026, Remember that you are a part of this story right now. Think about what you can do to help make the next 250 years even better.